Do you solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Okay. Once you get seated and you're comfortable, can you state your full name for the record and spell your last name, please?
My name is Boris Volshteyn, Boris Volshteyn.
All right. Thank you, sir. And what I'm just going to ask for you, just please make sure you keep your voice up because jurors number 15 and 16 in the back there, they need to be able to hear you. Okay, sir?
No problem.
Thank you. Prosecutor.
Thank you, Judge. Good morning, sir. Can you tell us what you do for a living?
I'm a plastic surgeon here in Monmouth County.
Okay. Now I want to take your attention back to November of 2018. Can you tell us where you were living at that point in time?
I lived at 2 Evergreen Lane in Colts Neck.
Okay. Now, I want to draw your attention specifically to around noon, November 20th, 2018. Do you remember approximately where you were?
Yes, I was on my way to Trenton, New Jersey, to meet with Department of Business and Insurance.
Do you recall whether or not you received some sort of communication which kind of forced you to turn around?
Yes.
Can you, without telling us exactly what was said to you, can you just tell us the circumstances of that?
I was on my way to Trenton to meet with state officials, and as I was going on a Dutch lane right around the circle, I received a phone call from my landscaper concerned about smoke coming from my neighbor's house.
And did he specifically indicate, you don't have to tell us, but did he specifically indicate to you whether or which neighbor that was?
Yes.
Okay. Now, can you just describe your location in relation to that neighbor's house, like the connection between the two properties?
Our properties are adjacent. We have a fence separating us, several hundred feet. We live in a subdivision, and his house is immediately outside of subdivision, but we share the same border.
And based upon that phone call from your landscaper, can you tell us what, if anything, you did?
The landscaper was concerned that somebody, most likely Keith, was burning leaves in the back of the barrel behind the house, and he was concerned that he was going to get fined by the township. He tried to reach him, he couldn't, and asked me to see if I can help. And so I made phone calls to Jen and Keith. Nobody responded. So I turned around because I was nearby and decided to see if I can see what's going on.
Okay. So you first referenced somebody named Keith, correct?
Yes.
And who's Keith?
Keith is Mr. Caneiro,
Okay. And Jennifer is who?
his wife.
Okay. And did you know them personally?
I did.
Okay. Now, you said, I believe you said you reached out, made phone calls to the two of them?
Yes.
And were you able to connect?
No.
Okay. Did you, at that point in time, did you respond anywhere specifically?
I'm sorry, can you clarify?
I'm sorry. After you couldn't reach Keith and after you couldn't reach Jen, did you go anywhere?
Yes, I went to their house.
Okay. Can you tell us what, if anything, or what your observations were when you got to the house?
There was nothing unusual in the front of the house. I just saw barely a little smoke coming from the back of the house. That's all I saw at that time.
When you got to the property, and that's 15 Willowbrook, is that accurate?
Correct.
Did you pull in the driveway? Where'd you park?
I pulled on the driveway
Okay.
right in front of the house.
Okay. Did you get out of your car?
I did.
And where did you specifically go?
I went to the left side of the house because the house was positioned in such a way there was a swimming pool behind it, and it was easier to walk on the left around the swimming pool to see what's happening behind the house.
And did you go to the back based upon what you were told by your landscaper?
Yes.
Okay. Once you went around the back, did you make any observations of any smoke or anything like that?
I did. I expected to see Keith in a big barrel of burning leaves. There was nobody there, and the smoke was coming not from the barrel, but coming from underneath the balcony, underneath the house.
Okay. Now, once you made that observation of the smoke, did you go anywhere else?
Yes, I went to the front of the house.
Okay. What happened when you went to the front of the house?
I opened the service entrance door.
When you say the service entrance door, can you describe for us where that is?
The house has main doors, and they usually were locked. When I brought my daughter to play, because Sophia and my daughter were playing quite a bit together, I would take my daughter through this service door, which was on the right of the main entrance, which was usually open.
Now, did you open that door?
I did.
Okay, what happened when you opened the door?
There was very thick clouds of smoke coming from the inside.
What did you do then?
I yelled to see if anybody was inside. Nobody responded. The clouds were so thick I couldn't even enter. So I went back to my car and called 911.
Okay. Now, once you called 911, did you stay near your car or did you go other places?
I was actually getting into the vehicle, and I have a truck, so I was getting up on the step, and as I turned, I saw a body in front of the house, in the bushes.
Were you, if you recall, were you on the phone with the 911 operator when you made that observation?
I was.
Okay. And based upon that observation, did you go anywhere?
I went closer to the body to see what it was, and I was with operator on the phone. And at that point, I described everything, was instructed to leave the location because of possibility of somebody still being on the property, and I did.
Now, the things that you just described about your observations of the body, did you describe those to the 911 operator?
I believe I described that I saw the body laying there, and that's the extent of it.
Okay. And have you reviewed that 911 call prior to today?
Yes, I did.
And based upon your review of that, did you believe it accurately captured your phone call with 911 that morning, that day?
I do.
Let me approach.
Okay. Doctor, I'm just going to show you what's been marked as S96 for identification. Do you see what that is?
It's a disc with a recording of 911 phone call, my name on it.
Okay. And again, you said that you reviewed that 911 call and that it was accurate?
Correct.
Judge, I just asked for permission to play the 911 call.
Any objection?
No.
You can.
Thank you, Judge.
Hello? Hi, I didn't hear your
Hello.
name or what you're reporting, sir. What are you reporting?
Okay, fire,
Where?
Willowbrook Lane,
Where?
Willowbrook Road,
What's the address?
Neck.
Okay, what's the address?
I think it's 40, I don't know, I think it's 44 Willowbrook.
What's on fire?
This,
What,
Huh?
what is on fire?
the house.
Where do you see flames coming from?
I see the smoke from behind, I pulled out my neighbors from behind me. I opened the door, and there is smoke's coming out, and there's a person laying down
Where are they laying down?
on
Can
the
you get
property,
over? Can you get over
in
to
front
them?
of the house.
All right, get over
Yes,
to
I'm coming over.
Okay.
Oh, my God, there's blood here. It's a corpse.
It's what?
It's dead.
What's dead?
Somebody is dead here.
Okay, sir, you need to get to a safe area. Hold on a second. Sir, are you getting into a safe area?
I'm leaving the property.
What is the house number?
I think,
Are you able to see it on your way?
let me get to the parking. Let me get to the, just one second. Just 1 second. It's, I'm sorry, it's 15.
Okay, it is number 15. Okay. Give me your name again, sir.
All right, it's 15. Get over there, and I see the body on the premises.
Yes, I told them. Just keep everybody away from that, okay? What is your name, sir?
All right.
What is your
My
name?
name is Boris Volshteyn.
Can
My
you
name
spell-
is Boris Volshteyn.
Can you spell it for me?
V-O-L.
Yeah.
Okay, Volshteyn, and I am at 2 Evergreen Lane.
Okay,
I'm right behind them.
all right, now what is Volshteyn your first name or last name?
Okay, Boris is my first name.
Boris,
Volshteyn
okay.
is my last name.
Okay, what's your phone number? And what's your house number on Evergreen?
Okay, listen, I really don't have time. I'm sorry. I need time to get off the property. Please send somebody.
They're already en route.
Doctor, did that accurately capture the 911 call like you said that day?
It does.
Now, after making that 911 call, or actually after the end of the 911 call, where'd you go?
I parked my car across the street, on the property, on a curb, and awaited the arrival of police and fire.
And did they ultimately respond to that location?
They did.
Did you have any other contact with any other neighbors around that time?
I think I had a contact with my neighbor, Kathy, whose house I parked in front, but it's been a while, so.
Okay. And where did Kathy live specifically in relation to 15 Willowbrook?
She is right across the street, 15 and 44 across the street from each other.
Just going to approach with S1C, slide 131. Doctor, I'm just going to show you a photograph. It's S1C, slide 131. Do you recognize that photograph?
Yes,
And what does that show?
it shows the body laying on the grass.
Okay, is that essentially, does that look like what you discovered on November 20th, 2018 on the front yard of 15 Willowbrook?
Yes.
Okay. Could I just, permission on this briefly? Can I just have slide S1C 131 briefly? Doctor, is that the photograph that you just identified?
Yes.
Okay, and is that essentially or similar condition to the way you found the body that you described on the call?
Yes.
Okay, and just to be real clear, when you first encountered that body, did you specifically identify who it was?
No.
Okay, how come?
I presumed, I thought I knew who it was, but I didn't know for sure.
Okay, you can take that down, thank you. Now, just lastly, once the police arrived on scene, did you have any contact with any police officers?
I think I spoke to somebody, but I don't remember who.
Do you recall whether or not you provided some of that information to the police officers?
I believe so.
And ultimately, did you see the police officers approach the body that you found on the lawn?
I did not see that.
Okay. Your Honor, I have no further questions.
Ross?
Morning, Doctor. I want to clarify a couple of things that you mentioned. So originally, you mentioned during your testimony that you had initially assumed that Keith might be in his backyard burning leaves in a big barrel.
Yes.
Is that a big barrel that you had seen before?
There was a barrel behind the house next to the pool that I've seen, yes.
And is it something that you've seen him use before?
Yes, I know that sometimes he would burn the leaves in the barrel.
And you mentioned that your daughter was friends with Sophia, Keith's daughter?
Yes,
So you've been to the house before?
yes.
And were you familiar with Claudia?
No.
When you saw what we now know as Keith's body lying on the ground, did you also notice a cell phone there?
I did.
And you had tried to call Jennifer and Keith, or just Jennifer?
Both.
Both. And obviously they didn't answer, right?
No.
So I'm just going to approach you with a few photos. I'm going to start with what's been marked as D1-320 and D1-321. Sir, do you recognize, I'm showing you photographs of, would you agree this is 15 Willowbrook?
Yes.
Okay. And do you see your vehicle, I'm just wondering, do you see your vehicle in these photos? The vehicle you were driving at the time?
I think this is my vehicle.
That one, okay. And would this
That's,
be the same one?
yes,
Okay. And that's a fair depiction of what your vehicle looked like at the time, right? This is actually from that day? Do you
Yes.
recognize the
Yes.
responders? Okay. Permission to publish?
No objection.
So I'm going to start with D1-321. Sir, is that your vehicle that we see in the photograph?
I believe so.
And do you recognize the other person in that photo too? Is that your neighbor?
Possibly, I
Kathy?
cannot, it looks similar, but I cannot see the facial features.
Very sure. Okay. Can I just ask you to circle your vehicle? There's a, and maybe just put like a BV for Boris Volshteyn. Perfect. Can we capture that? I'm going to show you.
D1-321.1.
Thank you. And I'm going to show you 1-320 as well. There's an undo button at the bottom right-hand corner.
On the right.
There you go. You just hold it down. So I'm showing you what's been marked as D1-320, and this is after a few responders arrived that day, correct?
Yes,
You can see the police vehicles, and then it looks like maybe an ambulance or an EMS truck.
correct.
Are you able to, can you just circle your vehicle in this card, in this, thank you, and put your initials as well? Can we capture that one?
This is D1-320.1.